What's up, YouTube? We're back. It's your boy, the Mad Stacker. And today, we're headed to Asia. Alright guys, welcome back. I am super excited about this opening today. I am very fond of just about everything I've seen from this particular mint, and I actually picked these up as a side note to another order, but we're not going to get into that one today. So we will talk about that later, and we're going to talk about these other ones that I got to go with it. So I'm going to get into this real quick, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we can set all this stuff over here. Set that up right there. And we can move that stuff back a little bit. Alright, so this is what we're opening today. We'll set this over there. Let's get into it. I am super excited about this. So I will give you guys a heads up. This is from the Comsco Mint in Korea. The 2018 and 2019 Chiwoo Chongwangs. So let's start. Well, first let's talk about the Comsco Mint. So the Comsco Mint is the official Korean mint, and it actually stands for Korean Minting Security Printing and ID Card Operating Corporation, which sounds much cooler when you just say Comsco. So that's where that is. So this here is should be the 2018. Let me double check. Why am I not seeing a year on here? Well, that's very interesting. Okay, that says 2019 there. Oh, there it is, 2018. All right, let's start with the 2018s. I am not going to take these out and touch them as much as you guys know that I want to. So we'll start here on the reverse. This is actually the shield, and the creature, the goblin on that shield is called Dokubai, and it's actually a supernatural goblin, and it symbolizes good luck. So you see there, Republic of Korea, 39's fine, silver, Comsco. So this here, let's check this out. This is a security feature here, and when we go that way, you see it says 999, and then when we go back this way, now you see it says AG. Isn't that awesome? So I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit more on that and still get it to focus. All right, you see there, AG? Let's go back this way. 999. Can you see that? There we go. 999 AG. Isn't that pretty cool? So yeah, that's their security feature. So it's got the Goblin of Supernatural Luck on the back here. And then on the other side, on the obverse, this is Chiwoo Chongwang. And Chiwoo Chongwang is the god of war in Korean mythology. He was actually a real person. And I will talk more about him on another video. But for now, we'll see here, you see the shield? That's the shield that's blown up on the back there. So it's got the Dokubai on the shield, and that's him there holding it as well. And apparently he is not masked in this particular caricature, but he usually is. Man, look at the detail on that coin. Isn't that amazing? And it feels awesome. It's got a great feel, the texture to it. He's holding his blood sword there. I mean, that guy's fierce. That is pretty awesome. So they first released this in 2016. So this is the third and the fourth release of this one. So 2016 they made about 30,000 of them, and then the 2018 mintage was 45,000, but apparently they kept 25,000 of them just for Korean for the Korean market, and only 20,000 were released to the global market. So it's 45 mintage, but technically only 20 made it out of the country, or were available to make it out of the country. So pretty cool stuff. So on the back, if you saw earlier when I was looking at it, they started a new denomination of 1 clay, which is not a real form of money. They kind of just made it up. But I did do some research on that, and was able to find some stuff. And I've had some people kind of knock that down as well, or contradict it. But from what I could find is that this is meant to equal a certain amount of land that they believe that this silver will one day be worth to purchase or to trade in for a certain amount of land. So I thought that was a pretty interesting thing, and it's a great theory. I think Silver 5150 would agree with something like that, because I hear him talking about, silver denominations as opposed to acreage of land and things like that sometimes. So that's pretty cool. So let's move on to the 2019. As you see, the back, the reverse is the same. It's got the Dokubai, the goblin of luck there. Everything is the same. The security feature and everything. The only thing that's different is, of course, the year 2019 instead of 2018. Now on this side is definitely different, because now you've got him standing with the same shield. So I guess he had his mask on in this one. Yeah, and doesn't have it on in this one, if I can see that correctly. Yeah, he is unmasked here. And if you notice on his shoulder pad, like his shoulder gauntlets or whatever, he's the Dokubai, the Goblin of Luck, is on his shoulder pads as well as his shield, and then his sword there. And he's just kind of standing on a mountaintop staring out over the battlefield. Man, what an awesome coin. So I'm a big fan of Comsco. I've seen a lot of different coins online and other people's videos and things like that. And I'm a big fan of the Korean Mint. So, I like the Korean culture as well. I've been to Korea, but only in the airport for a short time. But I love me some Korean food. Kimchi is my jam. I can speak a little bit of Korean. I can say 사랑은 아름다움. That's love is beautiful. That's for you, fish. A little bit of foreign language there. Man, what a sick coin. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. What is your, tell me about your experience with Comsco. Do you have anything from it? Do you want something from it? Do you have any of these in particular? So 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. So there's 5 of these. Yeah, so I definitely want a couple of each year, because this is awesome. What an amazing, amazing coin. And I'll also show y'all real quick what I paid for these, although it is in Korean dollars. So it's a little weird. So you can see there 412, 420 and 412 for them respectively. The 2019s were just a little bit higher, but that translates out to $59.97 plus $9.09 shipping for the 2018s, and then $58.93 plus $9.10 shipping for the 2019s. All right, so this puts me at a total of 166.9347 ounces, and it takes me to a cost per ounce average of $22.62. Yeah, I love these. So these guys are definitely going in my stack, and you know the rules. Once it goes in my stack, it never goes back. Although, I do have another question, and maybe some of you guys can help me. I know if it's a sovereign-backed coin or, piece, then it's considered a coin. And if it's not, then it's considered a round. But what if the denomination of the sovereign-backed piece is not a real denomination? Coin or round? I would like some feedback on that. So let's talk about that in the comments, guys. While you're there, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to share more of these awesome coins from Korea and other places around the world. Just, man, I really love it. This kind of stuff is what I love about what we're doing, about stacking, about collecting. I mean, just the artwork and the awesome stuff. And speaking of artwork, I'll give a quick shout out to Flatline Racer. He designed this logo for me. It's got the Morgan, Mercury, and the Kraken in it. So thanks, guys, again for checking it out. If you're new here, this is your first time seeing a video, I hope I've inspired you to get your first piece or add something new to your stack. And please hit the like button, subscribe. I'd love to share more of my journey with you, and then let you share some of your journey with me, and we can do that right below in the comments. And if you're new to this community, please plug in. I've got a list of featured channels on my page. Check all those guys out. Those are the guys that inspired me to get started in this community, and there's just so many awesome people here. And don't worry, you're going to fit in just fine, because we are all mad here.